Yo, welcome back to the Pure Dead Brilliant podcast. No matter where you're watching, I hope you have a good time. Today, we are actually joined by a guest.
Our guest today is a commentary channel / gaming channel called Jessica, or Jessica, as her new alias is. Jessica, why don't you introduce yourself to the people that's watching?
Hello, I am, like Charlie just said, Jessica or Jessica, basically the same thing. Like he also said, I'm a commentary channel who gets in quite a lot of beef to say to say the least. But yeah, basically your glorified commentary is your who hasn't a fucking wet wipe.
Of course.
Love
And we have obviously we've compiled a couple of questions from ourselves and obviously people that's asked, whether they be good or bad. That's up to your judgment. And this is one I've always wondered since I met you, because you go on about this old alias so much, and
We'll come right into the questions, okay?
yeah, fuck it, yeah, why not? Well, okay, I'll ask you first before we get into the actual questions. How are you, Jess?
Oh, cheers. I'm
question,
alright, mate. How are you?
We're good. How are you guys, Lewis and Joe?
Lewis, how's yourself?
Alright, man.
I've had a very busy past couple of days. I'm kind of stressing
Right, we're talking
out, my
about the
head
day.
all over the place.
Do you know what I mean?
That was
Just
the
gas it.
biggest did I ask.
Aye,
Lewis.
did ask.
Wished.
Sorry.
Right, anyway,
Just-
Oh, wow, he's cut me off.
Who got you
Continue.
off, Charlie?
but yeah, we're moving straight on to questions because
that's
why
what I
not,
thought.
right?
Fair
It's
enough.
almost like an interview, if you will.
Yep.
Well, it's an interview. But
Oh, I'm not having that, Charlie.
Yeah, brain's
Ask
not
you
working.
questions. It's almost like an interview.
It's
Oh,
not
wait.
just
Almost.
I've always wondered this because you always bring up this alias so much on like Twitter, or whatever, and I can't find a single thing on it. Probably because I'm dumb as fuck. But who or what was R2DB?
Right. So, do you want the full story in this? Do you
Yeah,
want me to start from the
please.
start?
Yeah.
Right.
Give us
So,
the details.
it's really just been the alias I've went for. Like, my first ever PlayStation name back in like 2013 was Thingy.
Yeah.
And then that just kind of evolved into. I've had many channels, many commentary channels. All of them hit at least 300 subscribers, but then I
Oh,
just
mad.
decided to bin it and delete.
What a
If I had
flex.
kept all those channels, I would have been at over like 1.2k right now. But I didn't. So I kept deleting channels, and then the most recent one is where I actually get known from, because R2DB is quite well known in the small commentary YouTube community. I wouldn't even be surprised if Icy knew who R2DB was at one point, because R2DB was a figure who got into lots and lots and lots of beef with anyone
Uh-huh.
that they could possibly find. Yes,
Almost
I'm
like
talking
Luke.
about myself in the third person because
I
I'm not considering myself as R2D anymore, because R2DB was a much shitter person.
I assume R2DB was kind of like a shit version of Leafy.
Yes, exactly. Because Leafy was the one who inspired R2DB
Oh,
to start
fuck.
YouTube. So yeah, and basically got 100 subscribers from one beef, made a video on Owen Pill, that's how me and Owen know each other. Then just amassed 350 subscribers by the end of last year. Then all the stuff with Owen Pill, diss tracks happened, Clout Chaser, and yeah. Then I moved away from commentary at the start of this year, and I started making documentaries. So I made a documentary on the dark side of Amigo about all the paedophilia that goes on in
Alright.
Amigo.
That's dangerous, man.
Believe it or not, we also have somebody in the podcast that makes documentaries. It's our good friend Joe here.
But they've never been
he's-
released.
You know, COVID was a thing, Lewis. You heard of
We always
Wait, what?
bring this up, and he hates it. Right, he's making a lonely documentary. It's coming out soon. We're always
Yeah.
we're gonna keep plugging it until he finally makes it, and it's gonna be beautiful.
it? It's in the works, man.
To be fair, I know we talk a bit too much, but it is going to be good when it releases. Anyway, moving back to what you were talking about, Jessica.
What was I talking about again?
You were talking about moving away from commentary and
Oh,
your
yeah.
documentaries.
Right. So yeah, it was meant to be a 6-part series. So it was gonna be a 2 hour, 2 hours in total, or like an hour in total or something. That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. Don't even know why I bring that up. But yeah, it was gonna be like an hour in total. Then, but I binned it off after like 4 parts.
Huh.
Then some rather basically I got many exposed videos made on me. But the thing, listen here, right? I'll explain this right from the start. I'm not gonna explain who it is because I don't want to beef them anymore. But they are a bit of a fucking slag. But
Oh, Lewis hates women. Lewis, agree?
Cardi B,
Slag.
Jizo.
Call him a slag.
Oh, slag.
but yeah, basically, all these exposed videos were going off this one point that one person had made, and this one point that this one person had made had turned out to be a massive fucking lie. So
Ah.
I'd basically been driven off of YouTube by this one person's one fake point, but then. So I deleted that channel, and that's why there's no evidence of R2DB anymore, because that channel is long gone.
Rip.
And I
Uh,
know your co-host knows quite a bit about R2DB.
Oh yeah, that's because he was the one who made the exposed video on me.
Oh, right.
Me and Noxus have had many much beef over the past year that we've known each other.
Jesus Christ. Do you want to call out anybody?
Don't want to call out anybody. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think that's a good idea.
Come on, man. We want beef. We want drama. Drama
Yeah,
brings
that's a good
views.
platform
Nah, I
for
don't,
us,
man. I
mean.
don't like drama, but you can go fees, man.
Promote beef.
I don't know what to call out, honestly. Apart, Rage Face Studios, you little fucking fanny,
Oh,
right? If you make another fucking video of me, right, where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna talk about this later because I'm assuming that you're gonna ask about this
Well,
situation.
I had something kind of relative to it, but I wasn't going to talk about it, so let's just talk about it now. For context for you two, essentially Jessica got into a lot of drama, right? Transphobes, yada yada yada, right? So this commentary channel called Rageface Studios comes out with a video, right? I watched it, and so did Jess, and so did a lot of other people, right? And there's essentially 15 minutes of misgendering fucking Jessica. And it was such a shit fucking video. Do you want to talk about how you feel about that video?
Yes, it's just a fucking shit show. If you're gonna be a commentary show, right, the least you can do is number one, not sound like a B-Tech Leafy is here. Number
True.
two, before I go on to my next point, how does this man have 1,000 subscribers?
It honestly shocks me.
Like,
I'm just checking out that video one day ago.
1,000 subscribers and he's saying shit like
He
that.
sounds like a clapped cunt.
Yeah.
That's because he probably has a clap cunt. let's be
Such
honest.
a wanker, man. Like, it was just a horrible. Because the thing is, right? Oh, it was horrible, right? It was just a horrible video. I recommend not watching it because it's just a sad excuse of attacking Jess, but you can watch it if you wish. But yeah, continue.
Fucking Icy Dreams has better arguments against me than that cunt had in any part of his video.
And he's actually transphobic as well. That's saying a
Um,
lot.
But the thing is, Rageface has been corrected many times, yet he still refuses to use the correct pronouns. Which is a bit that pisses me off the most. Because if you're going to make a 15-minute commentary video on someone, you can at least do your research to use the correct pronouns, which you show on screen in the first minute of the fucking video. Like,
Exactly.
there's literally no excuse to it at this point.
He even took the piss out of that as well. That you used to, like, you put out at the start because you don't want to be misgendered, obviously. So you
Yeah,
put-
because that was a video on Kavos fans, and I know exactly what Kavos fans are like, most of them. So
it's just it was such a stupid video because he came off like you were some fucking monster. Yeah, he was misgendering you for the whole. And there's one thing accidentally doing it, but now I don't think that was accidental. He just because you could have easily for example, see if he misgendered you, he could have re-recorded it and just used your correct pronouns, but he didn't. He kept it in for a fucking reason.
literally, and he corrected himself about 11 minutes into the video once, and then went right back to doing it. And he even like made fun of the fact that I would probably get pissed off at it. Like, of course I'm gonna get annoyed at it, fam.
Exactly. What would you guys again? I guess you guys don't know all about it, but my video's coming out soon. I actually recorded it finally.
Oi, oi.
What would you think about all these transphobic people or misgendering or all that jazz?
It's just
Get
no
them
need.
to fuck.
Exactly.
It's-
My thoughts
they're just
exactly.
doing it for attention, really. I'm looking at this geezer's channel, right?
This
And
is Joe's
honestly,
uncut review on Rage Face Studios. Lay it down, Joe.
Uncut, still on about
So-
that, man. It's disgusting.
video they made on Rage yesterday is 15 minutes long. It's a 15-minute long video with the description is bigger than the essays I wrote in school.
Jeez, oh.
Essay is massive in that description. There's 56 comments. The comments are, oh, Jesus Christ, he's liked every single comment.
I know.
8 dislikes, you've got 9 now. I just think
That's quite
he
rude.
just wants to be. I don't like. He's shite.
That was
I
actually
can back that, honestly.
And what I don't get about him is, right? See, in the description, he even says like the raid and Icy Dreams was despicable. Yet he didn't fucking talk about that in the video. He never called out Icy on a actual platform. He just put in the description because he's a little pussy bitch.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna talk about platforms in a bit if you don't mind, because I have something that to do with this whole drama. I'll call it drama. Has really fucking pissed me off, but
Uh-huh.
I'm still debating on whether I want to say it or not. So I'm gonna leave it
Well,
for now.
right, we'll leave it for now, and we can come
Yeah,
back to it
yeah.
because that you know what you might feel more comfortable saying it, but I assume from the anger in your voice you probably want to say it anyway. So
I do really want to say it, but I don't know if it's the right move. I have
well,
to think logistically. Is that the right? No? I have to think what's right here.
Yeah.
what's
Uh,
what's not gonna
well,
piss me off.
I can't wait for longer throughout the video. Anyway, Lewis, your question up next.
Oh, sorry, I was in a daydream there.
Phil.
I was so unprofessional. Sorry about that. It was only the last 10 seconds. Don't worry. Where are the questions? I'm lost. Oh,
Idea topic, you fucking.
Charlie, sook me.
I hate this.
So, I see you've recently dropped your first album. I had a listen to it.
Yes.
What was the process behind it, and how did it make you feel, basically?
All right. So basically, I have made music. I've been making music since about like October last year, so like basically a full year at this point. And I used to be just the basic YouTube rapper, just rapping about like Keemstar and fucking all those other YouTubers. But at the start of this year, I started to take it more seriously, and that's when I decided that I'd actually make a proper album. So I started writing this album in March of this year. I finished it in about May, August. I know that's quite a big gap, but yeah. And then basically, the reason it took me so long to write is because I would spend so many weeks, sometimes even like a month, on just one song, because I think the songs show what I'm about to say, but like you gotta feel certain emotions, you gotta be in a certain headspace to actually write the songs. Otherwise, what you're writing just won't be as real as what it could be, and therefore it won't give people what they're listening for. Like some people might listen to feel those emotions, some people might just listen because it sounds good, but either way, it's not gonna sound good if you've got a dead flow, a dead voice, which is why you gotta be in that right depressed headspace to write the songs that I put on the album.
That's fair. Is there? Did you have any like inspirations for any artists you saw and you were like, yeah, I want to imitate their music?
NF. NF was a big one. I started listening to him during the writing process of the album, but then again, also other artists that have given me inspiration. Really, just I know it's a one that everyone says, but Eminem, because I've listened to him for so long. My friends Daniel and Owen and stuff like that have released their own music, and I'll never be in their level because they're just so fucking good at what they do.
If you keep working at it, I think you have it, because we all watched the fucking album, and I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. It's fairly enjoyable. I mean, for your first piece of work, we know people who do music. I won't say names.
You better know.
Some
Do I hear
they
it?
don't come out as good as yours did. For example, like I think they've made 3 albums or some shit, and yours crushes probably everyone. To be honest,
Damn.
Spot on.
I appreciate that.
I hope they don't watch this.
Yeah.
They told me they are,
Nah, I hope we do.
but
Be funny.
it
Trust
would
me,
be-
Speaking of
I've
beef, we
got
could start a beef
new
with her.
single dropping
I
in
can't wait.
November, and
Can't
it smashes everything in that album out
Uh-huh.
of the water.
Oh, I can't wait. I know this might be a too personal question, but you can say no. Are you like worried when your voice changes? Like, will you be able to do the same fucking singles and stuff? Like the same music?
I feel like, you've got, I haven't really thought about this.
Fair enough. Don't worry about it then. Don't think of it. Just get to it when you will come to that obstacle when it comes.
Yeah,
It might not even be an obstacle. It might just fucking
It's
well
just-
more.
just don't know.
Fair enough.
It probably wouldn't affect it as much as it possibly could,
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, that's fair. Fair fucking enough. And obviously, well, one of the questions we got from the people was your experience with editing for people, and I know Chloe had like some prior background expertise to editing for other people. So, would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So myself just edit my own videos. I've been editing my own videos since about 2015, 2016, and this year was the first year where people actually were interested in my editing. So then it started with Dan Saunders. I edited for Dan for a bit, and
Nice.
then after that, Delisha started to commission me for a bit, so I edited some videos for Delisha. And then Delisha recommended me to a few of her friends, so I got
Jeez.
commissioned by 2 other people, a streamer and another YouTuber. And yeah, it was really fun,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think that field of work is for me. Mostly because I can't spend too long in an editor without just getting way too fucking stressed and out of my head.
Yeah, I know what you're feeling. Because see, I don't know if you've watched them, but so I think everybody has done. See, if you're a YouTuber, right?
Mhm.
Everybody has done that one video or those 2 or the series that will really fuck you up. Like you spend a lot of time on it. Doesn't mean there has to be complicated editing, but it could even be 7 through like 5 hours of research or fucking could take weeks, days, whatever, right? Well, for me, it's when I was doing that Operation Pridefall stuff. One of like my proudest fucking work was infiltrating those homophobic groups and shit, and get to the bottom of all that garbage that was that. If you remember Pridefall, that's a very fucking far back one now. It generally feels like years ago that happened, but it was only like a couple months back. But it brought a lot of attention to me, and it was one of those things where I was up against the wall, but I wasn't backing down. But it was very emotionally draining, but the reward was so fucking worth it. Like after I released it and stuff, there's so many people coming out in defense, yada yada yada. It was very nice, but I think Lewis, you did what was it? Was it a music cover or some shit? What was
Cover?
it?
I don't sing.
No, not sorry. Fucking what's that? What's that most viewed video on your channel again?
Oh, it was like
Oh, mate,
a
bang.
tribute thing that I done
Yeah,
when I was like
is that your
15 or something.
Drop fuck. Never mind. What is your right? I'll ask you guys this. Right, I'll go from Joe, Jessica, then Lewis. Right.
Oh, thanks.
Joe, what is your most proudest work or most stressful thing you've worked on?
I don't know.
It can also be college shit as well. I'll just throw that in.
I've
right?
not done that much taxing stuff on my channel,
Mm-hmm.
but if I had to say taxing thing to do with my channel, it would be setting up Streamlabs for that one stream because that was fucking shocking. Honestly, the worst thing on the planet.
And the thing is, see if you look up a tutorial, you think, easy. They make it so complicated. Like they don't make it simple or straight to the
I
point.
find
It's
it
just
easy.
so you have to download this plugin and that, and it's like fucking
There's
shut
so
up.
many
please.
things that you could just add to make it simple. But
Exactly.
no, I had to play about with the settings because it wouldn't let me. I had to stream in 720p, but then it would dip all the way down for an unknown reason. But yeah,
It's
I say
so
that the hardest thing that I've ever edited or worked on Yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough.
I don't have any in that taxing.
That's fair. That's fair. What about you, Jess?
Right. So I'm gonna talk only from this current channel that I have, because there's definitely videos that have put more of a stress with me. But
If you want to talk about R2 as well, you can say what's most taxing there.
I'll use examples from both. So the most taxing to do with editing was definitely the Twitter maps video on this channel.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the most taxing on my old channel was the Dark Side of Amigo, because fucking hell, that took a toll on me. Especially seeing how many fucked up people there are just allowed to use that site.
There is some twisted cunts. And have you deleted that channel?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man! I would love to have watched that.
Oh, I'd love to watch the videos back. But yeah.
But oh well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Right, but yeah, I know there's a lot of dark shit that goes on. I've never really dabbled in it. I mean, I've been on there a couple of times, but I haven't truly went deep into it. So
Do you
I
want to
would-
know what's the most fucked up thing to me? Right after I released it, they banned me.
Holy shit! Really?
Yep, I'm banned from
Oh.
Amigo.
Jesus. Well, because you fucking exposed them.
Yep.
That is so
Lew-
fun.
Lewis is banned for Amigo as well, but we're not allowed to speak about
I mean,
that.
I'm
in the
no bit alright.
It's a whole court case, so we're not allowed to.
Mhm.
Stop exposing me, man.
Obviously, we don't get sued.
Something to do with Pizzagate. I don't know. I didn't read into it.
No, it was Elsagate.
Anyway, Lewis, what is the most hard thing you've done?
This pasta's banging, man.
Shut up with your pasta.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was far away.
I honestly don't know. I'd probably say that the best video I've made, or in terms of actually making it, maybe not the views out, but in terms of making it, it's probably the one about Chris Donald. I don't know if Charlie, have you seen it? I know Joe was there. Aye, Joe was there with me.
Explain to Jess what it is, or everybody.
What the video, the actual story of, well, I guess it's the same thing, isn't
Yeah, the video. Yeah, who he is and why.
so-
and stuff.
I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's basically I went to Glasgow to film different locations and tell a story about a young boy that was murdered. And I don't really know how to explain it. It's just, that's basically it. I went with Joe,
Yes.
we both went up, got footage of where different things happened, and then
With the Five Guys.
I had the Five Guys as well.
The most
Um,
important part.
Aye, so it was a good day out as well. So it was
Yeah,
a good video to make.
Sounds good.
You need to
but
watch it.
yeah,
I'll leave a link in the description. Get a watch.
Oh, yeah,
Have me
I
explaining.
recommend it. It is a very good video. And you obviously did your research and stuff. So
It was my third. It's my third most popular video now.
damn. How many views did it get? Do you know?
I don't know what's on the now. Last time I checked, it was like 1,500, but I don't know. the now.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
My
no,
when-
it did do good.
My
What?
when rich kids go skint commentary video
I
just
like
keeps
that.
getting views, and I don't know
Aye.
why.
It's because
My
Joe,
my tribute one still gets views.
don't
been there
think
for
about the
5
views,
years.
but commentary videos do ban. Like they do really good.
What about my update videos with the funny thumbnails?
That is amazing.
The
I
sad
love that.
thumbnail.
Oh shit! Right, that's just
He does.
see my Operation Breadfall, a spark that lit a fuse video. Like I think that was my starting video on the series because I did. It's on 192 views. I think that's my most viewed video so far. That's
Pog?
pretty good. That is Pog. Generally is Pog. Oh wait, I've done 3. No, I haven't. Why is a Tommy Ennett video in there? What?
Because
Okay,
you don't.
In the past month, my most viewed videos have been completely changed. Like, it used to be one of my songs, a few Minecraft videos or some
Wow.
shit, and now, by my last 4 videos, completely dethroned them all.
I mean, this isn't a question, but I'm just curious myself. Are you ever gonna start like streaming more? Because I remember looking at like a couple of your Minecraft videos, and also they're taken from streams. So I was just thinking, are you ever gonna get into it?
Probably not. Like, the only thing that really kept me going was streaming was the community that I had, and I've lost everyone in the community that I had every time I stream now. I used to average like 15, 20 viewers, and now
Oh,
I average like 2.
Oh shit!
So it's just kind of dead, if I'm being honest, and
Streaming's the life.
like, people have just moved on from my streams, I think. So I
I
doubt
think
it'll ever.
want to know a sad story? I'll let Joe say it, but Joe, I don't think
Oh
he's
man.
on YouTube ever again.
Mhm.
Joe, would you like to explain the story?
Hold on, let me get this bit of pasta down.
It was probably his best dream ever.
Yeah,
Pure
bastard.
attraction.
Best
and
dream?
everything.
Stream.
Or stream, I think meant dream.
So
Fuck off.
the best stream I ever had, it was like day 4 of shiny hunting on
Oh.
Pokemon Sword for a Shinx. It was a long process. We were over like 2,500 encounters. There was like 6 people in the stream. We were all talking. We got it live on stream. It was pretty pog. We caught it, and then we started hunting something else. Then we had battles of yours. Charlie came in. We had battles. It was great.
Oh, it was
I
amazing.
ended the stream and I was like, right, I'll let it process, blah blah blah. And I was like, it's not processing very well. So I just left the PC on for 2 days and it's still not processing. And it doesn't work. The stream's
been
gone.
Like a month or something, and it's
Yeah,
still...
he talked about this in the
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
last
It-
episode.
it's-
didn't
It,
he?
it was
it's not-
heartbreaking because literally, see the fight.
I was gonna make a banging highlight fucking video.
The video would have banned, by the way, because we done a it's hard to get because it just is, right? But you got, so essentially, right, you get a 4-man battle, right? So 2 on 2, right? 2v2, right? Or you can take out your teammate, because
Free
why
for all.
not? Right? Anyway, but essentially that was like our final fight. So the viewers got involved. I was there. I was fighting with Joe and against Joe. It was fucking chaotic, amazing battles, and it was all gone. One of Joe's best ever fucking streams gone.
Oh,
And that is
I fucking
heartbreak.
lose my
I've
shit.
not-
I have.
I've not seen those views since.
Generally, no, there was one, right? I'm not gonna say his name, right? But there was
Bro,
one.
where did he go?
So there's one, right?
Wait,
that
you're playing
was-
Discord.
that really wanted, really enjoyed Joe's content, right? Let's just put it like that, right? He was some kid from Texas, right? And well,
The last thing he said to me was K.
Oh Jesus.
he messaged on like 3 of my videos saying, my Discord's this, my Discord's this. I added him, talked for a bit, and then he added me to a dodgy shiny site, and I had enough. And I left after that.
Fucking brilliant.
It was so oh, it was so good. I wish that highlight reel. And I even messaged YouTube, like even recently. I was like, "Yo, my friend stream, blah blah," and they were like, yeah, you have to fill out this form," and it's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake," which probably won't even help.
Oh,
So,
YouTube talk out their ass most of the time.
I
I wouldn't trust anything they say.
so, Joe, I recommend streaming on Twitch. I know it's hard, but fuck it. If you want to, do a good ass
I
shiny.
love Twitch.
I do as well. I think
hate
it's quite.
Twitch
Oh.
is a brilliant site, but it just takes a bit to get used to. Like I'm monetized on there now, but it's just
What?
don't have the motivation to even stream. So I could.
Can I have
make
your
money if
account,
I
please?
wanted to.
The thing is, though,
We should
I
have some
think
co-streams, you know. That's
exactly.
all.
Oh, look at that! See, Joe and Jess doing a cold stream. That'd be good.
Boom.
And there's an idea right there if you want some content.
Fair enough.
I think
Um,
I'm a good streamer when I stream.
I agree. It's just fun. You guys can find something to coach stream. Anyway, you guys can help details and whatever. Okay, right. Anyway,
Very bad businessman.
I know. There's one, right. I've rephrased it so differently to how it was asked. the original one was, "Why are you a hypocrite?"
Yeah.
But I've rephrased it to, "How do you feel about people accusing you of being a hypocrite for blocking these commentary channels?"
Right. Okay. So after this, I've decided that I'm gonna speak about what I was deciding. not to speak
Drama.
about. And what I'm probably gonna say next is probably gonna spark a bit of drama.
I love it.
But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah. Wait, what was the question again? Sorry.
How do you feel about people accusing you of being a hypocrite for blocking those commentary channels?
All right. Okay. Right. So most of the time, I can't spend all day beefing cunts. 'Cause I've got other things to do.
Obviously.
So, but I do enjoy it. So I'll argue with everyone for a bit. I'll argue for it could be half an hour, it could be a couple hours. Then I'll just block them when I get bored of them. And that's basically saying that's not saying more about me. That's just me saying you're a fucking boring cunt. I don't want to talk to you anymore. But yeah, I don't think I'm a hypocrite for blocking them. I just think that
I saw a lot of people call you a hypocrite. I don't personally understand why. Well, right,
Neither.
this is how right. I'm a pretty, even though obviously I'm on your side because scran transphobes, but I also do like to see both sides. Even if I don't agree with them, I will see why they think the way. And I saw a lot of people calling you a hypocrite because, for example, you would how the fuck do I phrase it? You would like, for example, give criticism to somebody, then when they give you criticism, they block you. But the reason why it's a bit different when you block them is because it's not criticism they give you. It's literally
just blatant attacks.
exactly.
And like, see, even if they just came and called me a cunt or something, and I blocked them, it wouldn't be because of that. It's because I would look for their profile, see that they've done other fucked up shit, and that's when I would block them. If someone calls me a cunt, they can call me a fucking cunt. I don't care. I'd
But-
leave them unblocked. But if I look for
when
their
they talk
profile and
about-
have called someone that like slurs or
Ah.
told someone to kill themselves and like seriously, then yeah, I'm gonna block them.
Obviously, and it's such a stupid fucking hole. All this is a stupid situation. Like I'm surprised so many people defended Icy. Like I generally am.
I knew
Well-
this was gonna happen. I literally replied to one of my friends' tweets saying, "I'm releasing a video. This is gonna start drama, and it's not gonna end for a while."
Exactly, and it fucking didn't.
Yeah.
They just all came for your fucking throat. And I don't know his channel, but there's a channel that keeps talking about me and saying I'm gonna make a video on her and her what did he say? Her libtard friend. And I knew that was me. And also Symphix, or whatever how the fuck you pronounce the name, called me your fuck pal. I saw that.
Oh,
and I
Charlie,
was
my
like-
fuck pal.
And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? then?
Mate, see ever since Rage Face made us, I feel like Rage Face has just lit a fuse because I've seen so many tweets now saying I'm gonna make a video on her too because they see that they can get views off my fucking name. That's all they're doing it for, and that's why I'm not gonna respond on YouTube.
Yo, they got my
Because-
notifications on. It's,
Yeah, one of them has my notifications on too. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not going to spend all my days talking about them. Yeah, I've recorded the video. I just need to edit it and shit, and then we're golden. But like, right? The thing is, though, I said in a tweet ages ago. After this video's done, I'll probably reply to a couple of tweets, and that's me because and I said in my video, it's quite a draining situation now. I'm not going to speak for you, but to me, it's very draining. Obviously, I'll defend if need be. If someone's making fun of your sexuality or whatever, obviously, I'm going to be like, yo, don't be a cunt.
Mm.
But it's like, it's such a draining situation. And Symphix thought I was doing it for like the views or whatever. It's like, no, I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do, but whatever. Anyway, you want to talk about platforms.
Yes. Right. So,
That's a long breath, right, boys? Strap yourself in.
I need to decide what the right way to say this is. First of all, I'm gonna quickly go on Twitter, right? And I'm
Right.
gonna open up the video that I tweeted out of the Discord's raid.
All right, yeah, yeah. Well, while you're getting that up, let's have a little discussion bits on this on Twitter. Right? Do you know what I saw? Leafy, I hate him, right? But he caused some, he fucking done something really fucking stupid. Did anybody see it before I say it?
I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you do, but he said that Keemstar fucked
Nope.
H3H3's wife.
What?
He made like fucking 3 tweets saying Keemstar shagged H3H3's wife.
Fucking hell.
And literally, if you type up like Keemstar, all the like latest ones are like Keemstar fucked Hila. It's like no, he fucking didn't, you dipshits. But Joe Lewis, if it is true, what would you do?
What?
How
If
does
it
that
was true that
make you feel?
Keemstar pumped Eva?
Yeah,
I think that would be quite funny, to be fair.
Well, it's definitely not true, but
Aye.
obviously, yeah.
he was a better woman.
What? Okay, right. He was an attractive woman.
I know I said that.
Shizzo.
I'm
be
serious.
honest.
Charlie's went quiet.
What? Sorry.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
no, again this week.
Oh Jesus! Did you manage to grab the video up, Jess?
Yep, right. I've got it.
Right. Okay.
Right, so obviously media autoplays on Twitter, right? So the views in a video isn't a good way to calculate how many people have actually seen it. Total
Oh, I know
engagements, however,
Oh, yeah.
is. So if I go view tweet activity, right? The total engagements, the views first of all, so it is autoplayed 2,492 times.
Oh, Jess, before you continue, would you like to give context to these two and everyone, like what that?
All right, yeah. So I tweeted out a video of a Discord raid. My Discord server got raided by a bunch of transphobes and homophobes and other absolute tossers.
That's not what you want.
It's just no, can't be honest, that isn't. I mean, yeah. So I tweeted out the video, and it got quite a lot of attention from the wrong people. So, 2,492 views, 2,324 total engagements, which is people that have interacted with the tweet, obviously. Yet only 42 likes. So if 2,400 people have viewed that tweet, I have 497 followers. Surely some of them have got to be people that follow me with a much bigger platform than me. And I'm not going to say any names.
Yeah.
But, like, I know that a lot of people follow me who do have over 1,000 subscribers and, like, at least a K Twitter followers. And I'm not saying they have to talk about it, obviously not. It's none of their business if they don't want to. But, like, you could at least say something when it's been going on for, like, weeks at this point. And it's just a bit... It just strikes me the wrong way.
There's a lot of... again, I follow a lot of people, and a lot of people follow me who have, like, a K subs or followers or whatever. And I like them, and I like their content. I think they're nice people. But there's a time to be nice and there's a time to fucking stand up, you know? Like, when you're being hounded with, like, slurs being flung left, right, and center, they weren't even just... Right, the thing that always keeps happening, like, dark jokes or whatever, right? I personally don't care if somebody calls me the F slur. Just in case we won't monetize, I'm not going to say it, right? But I don't really care if someone in my friend group calls me it, right? I don't body.
You thought.
I don't speak for everybody, right? But that's how I personally feel, right? But when, and there's also jokes behind it as well. But these guys didn't have jokes. They just raided your Discord server to attack you, and it was nobody stood up. Obviously, it was like me, you, and obviously a couple of low people. But the people with actual big platforms, which could have made a difference, didn't say shit.
Exactly. I've had a response from the fucking right opinion before any of my YouTuber friends.
Did you actually?
Yeah. Me
What
and the right opinion had like a full conversation. He spoke to his editor about everything. I've got him in Discord now. And like, here, let me quickly get my DMs up.
You guys know who right opinion is, yeah?
No.
No.
Oh, he's a very, and I mean very
800k subscribers.
Yeah, very big. And essentially his editor said something quite transphobic. And a couple of like small YouTubers added him being like, yo homie, your editor's saying some madness. Deal with it. And
so
quickly, Jesus.
Let me quickly read. I'm not gonna read the whole DM.
And he's very well respected as well, the right opinion, because he has the right opinion.
Yeah, that's part of this DM basically says, long story short, it's absolutely pathetic and I really don't see how anyone can defend these actions. Additionally, his comments about you were also inappropriate. And honestly, the fact that anyone used an attack helicopter comment in 2020 is criminal in itself. I don't know how you feel about the whole situation, but I watched your vids on the topic and those kids are clearly desperate because you appear so above it all. So they've had to descend to such depths to try and provoke a reaction. You may know this already, but if it's any consolation, they have only resorted to that shit because you were winning, and that's all I'm gonna read.
That's all. The fact that because he could have easily, because of his big following, he could have easily swept it under the carpet and just didn't respond. But the fact he DM'd you privately and was like, "Yo, homie, this is fucked." That is actually so cool. I didn't even know that. Fucking, I have more respect for the guy. He's generally a really big commentary channel. He's very good, very good. I recommend. He has good videos. He uploads like once in a blue moon, but he's good. But it's because they're all well edited and stuff. Well, probably by that twat. But that's not the problem.
Man has about fucking 10 editors. I haven't put respect on that, you know.
Mate, he could fire him if he wanted. But yeah, that's really cool. I'm surprised you didn't make a tweet about that saying, yeah, the right opinion replied. Or maybe you did, but I didn't see.
Well, I think I put one out, tweet out like the right opinion said it, like knows I'm right, so.
Oh, I
said
saw
it in
that.
his
But I was
name.
kind of confused. I was like, what the f? But
But I don't want to think that I'm using him messaging me for clout or anything. Because
Yeah,
like
that's
genuinely.
But and I did also see that the right opinion editor deleted the tweet he said. So I think
Yeah.
probably he went up to him and was like, "Yo, my guy, do you want fired?" Here we are.
Yeah, yeah, the right opinion did mention that in one of the messages.
Fucking love that man. Anyway, this
Yeah, he's
is
genuinely a really nice guy.
you don't need to answer this question because it's quite serious. But Joe has a very important.
It's a
It's a
literally-
quite sensitive issue as
What
well.
is actually?
okay. If you don't answer this correct, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Okay,
Me get knocked out.
apple juice or orange juice.
Apple juice.
Yes.
Charlie, you can go away. You
Any
smelly
day of the week.
geezer.
Who would be, see if you were in a room, right? If I was in a desert and I had to pick between orange and apple juice, I'd pick that
Apple
apple juice
juice.
any fucking day of the week.
What? It tastes like piss.
No,
What
just like apple.
doesn't?
Oh, it
Your
tastes.
mouth just always tastes like piss.
Does the orange juice have bits?
I hate it. I genuinely hate it.
Ugh, I hate you.
Oh, anyway, that fuck off. It hurts my soul that people don't choose orange juice.
Apple juice is just 10 times better though.
How? Explain.
It
Explain.
is.
Because it's just apple juice, isn't it?
It's sweet. It's lovely. You get orange juice. You taste it. You're like, that's no right.
Yeah, like I'd only drink orange juice if it was the only thing
I
left.
hate it.
wouldn't. I would piss in my mouth.
I bet.
Right,
I
okay,
bet
I'll
Charlie
personally
likes.
like that
I
one.
all
bet
been
Charlie
there.
likes apple.
We've
well,
all
apple
been
juice.
there. We've all tried to suck ourselves off.
Right. Okay.
Whoa!
Oh,
Speak for
no.
yourself,
Charlie.
cunt.
Right. This is the
Right.
ultimate question. I'll knock you out if you answer this incorrectly. Right. Do you prefer orange juice with or without bits?
Without.
Oh,
What the
thank
fuck?
God,
Okay,
thank
thank
God.
fuck.
Aye.
Alright.
If you go, I like
No, no,
orange
no.
juice with bits. You are a Tory.
What
Aye.
cunt goes and
100%
gets
Tory.
with bits?
Yeah, you've got to be some other.
Or as they call it in the industry, pulp.
Fuck orange juice.
Lewis, do you
You
get
have to be
it with
a
bits?
professional.
What?
You get it with bits?
No.
He prefers apple juice, like
Aye.
all the other people.
Like,
do.
like a normal
No,
person.
but orange juice. No. Have you had a glass of orange juice in your life?
Yes.
Yes.
Without. I've
Right.
never had it with bits because it's shocking.
I've had
And
it
it
with bits.
It's disgusting.
Well, I've tasted it, but I've
I
never
hate,
actually
I
had
hate it with bits, family. It's just
It's so
it's
weird.
disgusting.
it.
Do you,
Yeah.
can you get apple juice with bits?
No.
Well, I don't think that's how. I don't think that's
I
how
think
an
that's
apple
how
works,
apple
mate.
juice
I
works,
heard from a
Charlie.
source you can.
Mm,
That,
that's a wee bit
just
dodgy.
anything with bits is disgusting.
Yeah, I can back that. To be fair.
See, well, it depends.
No, chicken's good with bits.
It's really-
Yogurt.
it's like
Chicken's good
the-
with
Like
bits.
yogurt with the fruit in it. That's
Mm.
good.
Yeah.
Or the yogurt
Unless
with
it's
the
bad.
chocolate ball hangs.
No, that doesn't count.
No,
That's
they're
no
good,
bits.
man.
That's an added extra.
No,
I mean,
but it's
like,
still bits. It's
if
good.
it's just a strawberry yogurt,
Oh, anytime I
Nah.
think of bits, I think of a conversation. A long time ago.
I think of the song bits
I
and
don't
pieces.
even know what I know about this
a
conversation.
wise,
that.
a wise man. I'm not gonna say it.
Wait,
But Joe, remember
I'm trying
that
to
white
think.
man just said what he prefers with bits.
Oh! Oh dear, my guy.
Shout out to him. He will know who he is. He will
That's
know.
my guy.
And, oh Jesus. Anyway, Lewis, your question.
How does it feel that Keemstar saw your video and also called it boring?
He should. Well, I've always thought Keemstar's a bit of a cunt anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. I mean, he did get me a few subscribers, but I couldn't care less about the cunt. I blocked him anyway on Twitter, so.
I love that. I have him. I think I have him muted. I
Yeah,
just
his
hate-
opinion's like completely irrelevant to me, so he could call
Yeah,
the videos boring.
I
all he
love
wants.
that. It was just how he said it. It was so funny. I remember.
He
seeing-
didn't like. He could have watched any other video and actually understood it, but that's a one video that you had to have context to understand it.
I fucking loved it. It was so funny because it literally was what he watched it like just for a slight bit, right?
That
And
was the day my Icy Dreams video came out too.
it's funny. Could he watch the Rocks fight? Could he look for the I'm Alex tags?
Yeah.
Find your video, and literally, he was like, he watched like the first bit. I think it's just on this, and he was like, boring. I moved on.
I was literally in the middle of playing Fall Guys, and I was just like, I was to my friend Sam. Well, I don't know why I said to my friend Sam. You know who Sam is.
Yeah.
Charlie does. Yeah, I literally just said to Sam, fuck, I'm gonna check my comments. Hold on. And then I just saw a bunch of comments like here from Keemstar, and I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also, why would I? Just out of curiosity, why was he looking for the I'm Alex tags?
Because he's obsessed with the man. Let's be real.
I mean,
I think it was the small commentator tag he found mine in.
yeah, I'm Alex is a bit of a wank, but they are obsessed.
You like to tweet though, hypocrite. Get done.
What? What's
I said, Charlie, you like to tweet earlier. Hypocrite.
Yeah, I think so, but he makes some good tweets.
Don't know, makes good tweet.
Somebody-
Good tweets.
That's what people say. It's like, oh, no, I don't know. I'm not.
Well, just because you follow
was gonna
somebody
say.
doesn't mean you agree with them.
No,
like,
but,
for example,
but I don't agree with
If
you.
you follow Donald Trump, they don't agree with him.
Fair
Nah, I
enough.
do, man.
Donald Trump's a cunt.
Yeah, he is a cunt. But if somebody quote tweet like Joe Biden's tweet saying, "Do you want a purse with that mask, Joe?"
I've seen that.
He just said, "Is it gay to wear a mask?" I
Joe
said,
Mama.
"Oh,
Sorry.
fuck."
Can you believe that these two people are the ones that are possibly going to be?
Jess,
I-
Jess,
I would hate
have
to be an
something
American.
say.
Do you know that?
I forgot to say. Jess, did you see what Robin said?
Robin your
Who?
wallet.
No.
Robin, your wallet.
I didn't even actually asking it there.
Charlie, notice how nobody laughed when you said it.
No, that was
Yeah.
brilliant.
See, the unfortunate thing, you can't clip that because it didn't work. Unlucky, mate.
Aye, Joe, you're thankful for me,
That
aren't
was
you?
so good.
I can't wait to do it in person tomorrow because you'll forget. I'll go, Charlie. Just
John,
get Nick.
Can we
I'll
all
nick your wallet and I'll take it and I'll run out the class.
No,
need to
nick your
keep
mask.
making puns every time a guest is on. That's what we gotta do.
One of them's just going to disconnect from the call one day.
I need more puns.
Ah,
come on,
I'll Google some for you, Joe.
Take me to IKEA. I'll sort you out.
Jesus, mate. Anyway, Joe.
Yo. Hold on no.
Alright, brilliant.
I'm loading up 80 of the funniest puns.com.
I've got that as well.
No, that was brilliant. When Joe first told me that, I burst out. It was amazing.
Do you want to hear a wee story quickly?
Yeah, sure. Give us a
So-
story time.
One day, right, I was just in my room thinking, and I was wondering, why is that ball outside getting closer? Then it hit me.
I just clocked. That's fuck's sake.
You've heard, I've got a few jokes about unemployment, but none of them work.
I'm
That
actually
joke,
laughing
that
at
was horrible.
This is for you, Charlie, right? When life gives,
Too smart for Charlie.
I don't get this right, but it'll be funny because it relates to Charlie. When life gives you melons, you're dyslexic. Because it's supposed to be lemons.
It's so stupid. It's funny.
Joe, do you not actually get that?
I just realised.
Oh, that's dumb. I've just clicked as well because I've just read it on this website, boldpanda.com.
I'm on it,
You
straight.
can
That's
get
what I'm
puns.
on.
Is that the website you-
Yeah, I was on a. What is it? Number 7.
Aye, will glass coffins be
Aye.
a success? Remains to be seen.
He's a pish.
I hate,
That's the
I hate every single one.
I
Apart
used
from
to,
the
I used
melons
to actually, I used to actually have a good joke that I would tell, and I forgot it because it was that long. It
I've got one,
involved
I've
a
got one.
horse, but I actually don't remember it, and it's kind of tragic.
How do you make
'cause I
it?
don't even
that's
remember
a pun or
who
not.
told me it. No, that's just me saying it.
Okay.
I really missed that joke.
What kind,
Alright,
what
Joe.
kind of bees make milk?
What?
Boobies.
Everyone's heard that. I've got a message request on Twitter. Oh dear.
Who is it? Is it who I think it is?
Oh no, that's a sin.
Is it?
That was the day of that stream.
What stream?
The stream that went missing, where I was helping people complete their decks.
Uh-huh.
This guy, hi, can you help me complete my Pokédex? Oh mate, I'm sorry.
Reply no.
Hello.
4th of the 7th.
July.
Oh no, mate. I didn't know that wee message request button was there.
For fuck's
Oh, listen, shout out to Simposter.
Oh Jesus, no! I'm not. I'm bleeding out.
Sorry.
Just because that name.
Simpost, that's quite clever.
That's no
Our
clever.
views are going up because commentary. It's beautiful. We need to.
Commentary. I am confident that commentary is the easiest genre to make it in on YouTube.
It's so broken.
I
Genuinely.
have tried so many other genres. I've tried. The only other genre that worked was TV show analysis, like the Flash. I used to make videos on like the Flash and Arrow TV shows and stuff, and that was the only other genre that worked for me. But I've tried horror commentary, like reading out people's stories. I've tried gaming, but commentary is just the one genre I keep going back to because I've mastered the algorithm for it.
PogChamp. I don't know what I want to do with my YouTube channel.
I want
It's a
to
mixed
like
bag.
get big.
Oh really? Okay.
If you're huge, man.
Aye, my belly.
No, I was talking about the channel.
I'm not huge. Didn't even get 500 subs.
Nah, that's huge,
I'm
mate.
That's not
catching up
huge.
with you, boy.
Huge is at least 200k. I know it's at least 1 million to be fair to be huge.
Well, no, you can still be big in your own right.
No, you can be big, but you can't be huge.
Fair.
So
I'm big.
bite that one.
I'm gonna outtake you, Lewis. I'm overtaking you, boy. Watch.
Right, we'll see, won't we?
Has a sub war just began?
Yeah.
Scrolling through my channel, so many
Yeah,
series that just won't finish. Just love it.
By the way, Joe, do you want to say your question?
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Don't say hold on.
How are my view time up in the past month? I'm not uploaded in 4 weeks. Okay, here we
He
go.
says hold on. I'm gonna answer this question. Let me look at my stats.
I don't know how my views have went up when I've
Lewis,
not
I don't know
uploaded.
if you saw Jess's tweet, but I think you'll be interested. Jess has this like fantasy league thing. You should join it.
Thought you were gonna say fantasy. I was like, how the fuck do you know about my
Tee
I'm in a fantasy Premier
I'm in,
League.
I'm in there as Charlie's young team.
Hey yo, no, I gotta check this fantasy here.
I'll
really
join up
quickly,
with you
hold
because I'm
on.
class.
Mate, I'm doing good in it. I think.
Is it a Scottish or
I-
English one?
I'm only taking it seriously now. I didn't know how to play really.
I don't know how to play either.
Oh, Charlie, you don't watch the games to buy players and know what ones to pick.
Not that, to be fair.
Well, if you need assistance, just come to me.
Come to,
Ah, well.
come to, come to
That's
Joe.
never
This
fine
bloody
time.
Chelsea. Join. He's a
I
racist.
watch Premier League.
Anyway, Joe,
Straight back into Twitter. That was double Twitter whammy, but it was kind of all social media. But how is it being a transgender person on social media? Because I can imagine people are cunts.
Mostly, yes, but like, I think because I used to be a Stan account on Stan Twitter, it's better because most of my followers are people who are
What was
Stans.
that, Charlie?
Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but that just
anytime the word Stan pops
Oh,
up,
right. You're a bit
Yeah,
late
do you
there.
wanna know what
Mom,
makes it even
Stan.
worse? I used to be an I'm Alex Stan.
I actually have nothing wrong with Stan accounts. but some of them
I can't stand you.
That's pish.
go in the fucking bin.
Right. Let Jessica talk.
But yeah, so obviously people on Stan Twitter now are like really accepting of stuff like that. But then again, being a commentary YouTuber isn't really the genre you want to be in while you're that type of person.
Yeah,
Be-
because they always try and find a what's the word? A weakness. Obviously, you being trans isn't a weakness, right? But to them, they see it as one, so they try and exploit it. It's like me being. See, if I was gay, right? I think I'd get a lot more shit. Fuck off.
Sorry.
I think I'd get a lot more shit from commentary channels about that.
Mhm.
You know, but they always try and find one thing that is whatever a sensitive subject, right? They'll find that and they'll fucking try and prey on it like cunts they are. Anyway,
Yeah,
sorry for
Because
interrupting.
when they have no other points, like, they just go to things that are completely irrelevant. Like, there's so many things you can slag off about me. I'm not perfect. I've done terrible shit. I'm not going to deny that. And people could easily cancel me for that. But the reason I've not been cancelled is because I don't fucking care enough. If people want to cancel me, they can cancel me. I don't care if people like me or not.
Yeah. I think we gotta normalize calling somebody out on something and not canceling them all. For
Yeah.
example, God forbid, right? God forbid one of us gets into some shit, right? Don't cancel it. Just come out and be like, yo, you've done a fucked up thing. Correct it. Don't
Yeah,
do
it's like I'm
because
I'm gonna mention something here, but you can tell me if you don't want me to. You can cut it out.
okay. But before
Yeah, finish first.
before I
Finish
say
first.
anything, I have such a different view set to a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe, right. For example, see if somebody said the F slur, right? Again,
Yeah.
monetization, just in case, right?
You said it last
If
week.
if they said that, well, do you want me to just say faggot? Right? Okay, it's been done.
But you said it there,
can't
so
even get
there's no
monetized,
comment, is there?
I don't give it. See, for example, right? It's all about context. For example, just because somebody said faggot does not automatically mean they are homophobic prick, right? It just depends how they've said it and where they've said it.
Yeah.
But it's just everyone goes straight to cancel like, fucking. They have said the F slur cancel right fucking it. No, just tell them no. Just say, yo man, that's kind of offensive. Just
You gotta educate them first, and if they don't want to be educated, then you gotta still slightly try. But then again, you also gotta tell people that they're refusing to be educated, and this is what
Exactly.
we've done. And that's what I tried to do at Icy. But
say,
that man just wouldn't fucking listen.
I know he's a weird bloke. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
It's like when people tried to cancel Connor.
Oh fucking hell! Do you get? Oh, Lewis is gonna get outraged. He should be. Oh, no,
Gets me angry.
I think we talked about this last one, but you can discuss it if you wish. I don't mind.
I won't talk on it for long, but like, people were quote tweeting him, just giving him straight up abuse, and K-pop stans were telling you to kill yourself and shit. Like, what
Yeah,
the?
fuck
Like,
me.
I'm friends with K-pop stans, and they're not all like that, but a decent majority of them are, and that ruins the whole stan K-pop for everyone because, like,
Nothing. Just continue. Sorry.
fucking, the least they could do is try to educate Connor, but then again, it's not as if he was saying heterophobia was real. He was simply saying that I don't like this joke. Don't make it. Just don't make the joke. Like, I don't really make jokes like that. And
Yeah.
I might make them every so often, but that's as a complete joke. And I wouldn't say them around people who are uncomfortable by it.
Exactly. That's the difference between you saying it and these cunts saying it. For example, you posted on your story like a while ago, "Kill all straights. Who cares, right?" But you've said it pretty much a lot of times. But anyway, right? Or was it a song? I don't know. Song about straight people. Who cares? Straight people can't relate. Anyway, it's a difference though. Like you just said it on your platform, so it's up to you what you use it for. These people went out their way to go to Connor and say, kill all men, kill straights, yada yada yada, so forth, right? And it really shows you what a cunt you actually are. He said he's uncomfortable. I got DMs repeatedly. People saying straight people aren't oppressed. Nobody said that. Connor didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Yeah, but
All I said was, yo, if someone's uncomfortable, don't make the shit in joke.
while he didn't exactly say that, I do think that the tweet was worded quite weirdly.
I agree. And
I did never mind, I'm not gonna say that. But yeah.
you can say what you want.
Well, I talked to him about in DMs, and I
Alright.
basically said that it's Twitter beef. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want, as long as it's not actually bad. But I did say that it is really worded wrong, and you could have worded that better.
Agreed. But it annoyed me that people were assuming shit. Because we didn't say straight people are oppressed or anything like that. No one said that. They assumed that. And and it really annoyed me because people were saying like, come to the shitty fan cam saying like, oh, nobody loves you and shit. It's like, because I want people to be comfortable on a okay, fuck off. I had to mute so many stan accounts, and it's so sad because I like them, but they were really fucking rude and dickish, and it was like, nah, mute them, whatever.
Fair enough.
It's such a shame, but
The whole situation was just a shit show. Like, the tweet probably shouldn't have been made in the first place, but then again,
he's just trying to address concerns.
yeah.
Joe, it's heartbreaking. The amount of quote tweets compared to the likes It was,
Man got ratioed hard.
mate, it was like, I have never seen such a, it was like, what, 33 likes and 80 quote tweets. That was mental. Like, Cam, it's not that deep. It's not
Yeah.
like just, for example, right?
People are just repeating the same point over and over and over and over. Like, let one cunt explain it and then just leave it.
It's something that's always annoyed me, right? I get it that the LGBT has been oppressed, right? But that doesn't give us, right? I'll generalize here, right? That doesn't give us the right to be cunts to people that haven't been decades. For example, let's say this: you're a straight man that's never been rude to a fucking gay person or whatever, right? They'll still fucking be rude to you, you know? It's like I don't agree with double standards or anything like that. But everyone has different opinions. If you have a different opinion, I'm not gonna say yours is wrong. I just don't personally believe in it because just because we are oppressed or yada 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 doesn't give us the right to be cunts to them. Be cunts to the actual bad people. I've always thought
Fair
that,
enough,
but
yeah.
I guess in some sense, kind of hard to see who's the bad one. But yeah,
Unless they're doing it publicly.
unless they're like icy.
Yep, that was the exact example I'm going to use. And going back to that for a minute, if you don't mind.
Uh huh.
I just forgot. I was about to make a really good point, and it's just gone. But yeah.
Anyway, Lewis, would you like to say your final question?
No.
Chicken wings.
I'm not saying it. I'm kidding. So, obviously, you say that you get trolls and it's on Twitter and stuff. How do you actually deal with that?
Well, thank you, by the way. You just brought back the point I was gonna make.
Ew.
I basically just kind of troll them back. I've been spamming a 6ix9ine video just to piss them off.
Oh yeah, I saw.
and then I try to make valid points most of the time, which they just don't seem to understand, and they just reply by calling me every slur under the sun. Yeah, and as for like YouTube comments, I just kind of leave them now. I'm trying my hardest not to read it because I know that they're just going to be troll comments, which is sad really because I won't get to read the actual criticism that people give me.
Uh-huh.
But I tweeted out a screenshot of my Held to Review. I keep all my comments in Held to Review so I can read them all. But I tweeted out my Held for Review section, and it's literally just people saying shut the fuck up and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like it's just and other bad things, some even worse than I would get on Twitter. But most of the time, it is other people that are helping me out. Like if this was just me, I would be fucked because small commentators, there's a lot of them who are like this. It's not just Icy. And while I thought it could just be Icy, I've learned that it isn't, and it's actually a whole group of small commentators. Probably Leafy fans, can't lie. But then, yeah. So it's basically just people who are helping me that are keeping me going during this.
Well, I call it the Leafy effect, if I'm honest. Like, I don't know about you, Free, but see when Leafy went down, or when Leafy got big, a huge amount of commentary channels spawned out of his existence.
Oh,
Do
they
you
wanted
agree?
to be him. Yeah.
Brilliant.
I agree.
Anyway, but yeah, they just always aspire to be him, and it was fucking. You don't want to aspire to be that twat. Let's
I
be
do not. And I wonder how long it's going to take these people to understand, because I used to want to be like
Yeah.
Leafy. But
also, there'll be obviously that's all our questions done, so we'll wrap up and shit. But before we do all that stuff, Jess, do you have anything you would like to plug?
my YouTube.
Obviously, that'll be in the description.
My Twitter. I am like 3 followers off of 500 right now.
Hopefully, we can get you.
Get it followed.
Yes. Please. Yeah. If
Is
you can
that
get me 500 followers.
that'll
Stream my album. You can stream my album S4D on
How many
Spotify.
streams did it get, by the way? Just out of
Do
curiosity.
you want me to check my Spotify stats right now?
Right. Sure.
Hold on. I accidentally opened trivia. Right. Spotify for artists. All time streams. It's loading. 3,050 it's currently sitting on.
Jeez, that's not bad for your first album, I must say.
Nope. Very good. But yeah, that's really all I've got to plug.
Good, and I'm plugging I don't know.
Nothing.
I don't know I need to plug my own fucking podcast. I'm just saying that my transphobic uneducated video will probably be out Thursday or Friday. Just check my Twitter, you'll see. And that's when I think I'm gonna release it.
Can't wait.
Because it's gonna be good. Because I fucking go into Safix, where the fuck his name is. I cannot point fingers at him the most. Well, no, I discussed him the most.
Yeah.
Because you've already discussed Dicey, and I just linked your fucking videos in the description.
Fair
So
enough.
there's no point me discussing it too much. And I expose his backstabbing, two-faced ways. It's pretty fun. He's just a kid, and he's not really hurtful, but he is a sus man.
He's impossible.
But he is. Would you guys like to say anything?
IGP90 will actually upload next week.
Can't wait.
Oh, we'll love to see it.
Notifications on.
I'm
'Cause
back
we'll-
after 4 weeks.
Damn, we can't wait. What is it going to be? Do you want to tell?
It's a
Ask.
surprise.
Surprise.
Right. Well, give suggestions for what Joe should do as well.
Exactly.
Why not? 'Cause, guys, do you know what I like? We've been getting more. Well, we got like 2 tweets added to us about the podcast, which is very, very good.
That's
Thank you.
banging.
But that's good for us, right? But please give us more interaction so we can make it better. See if the music's too loud, or we talk too loud, or the audio's fucked, or just the quality on screen shit. Tell us so we can improve. Like, I want interaction. Tell us what's good. Tell us why you like this episode. Because that shit's awesome. We want that, you know?
Yes.
Lewis, what about you?
I've got nothing to say apart from, yeah.
Great. Well, I think we've ran for long enough. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Right. So until the next one, everybody. Jessica, thank you for joining us.
No
It's been a
problem.
pleasure. And we'll see you guys later, I guess.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.